as I'm driving up to the weigh-ins for tonight, I want to give a shout out to Joe Achu, Mike Tubes, his crew in and around the Massachusetts, Boston area, yada yada. And then Matt, Josh, and Niles Jury. Good luck tonight, Niles, in your fight against Jay Kuster. You know what? Good luck when you deal with Dana White. I hear that motherfucker's a shark, and I hear he's living high on the hog, making all kinds of money. Funny thing is, I go down to see Ted Williams, a cool motherfucker, for sure, an ex-fighter. I think Ted's the only fucking promoter that actually stepped in the cage in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? And it was for real. And you know what? I envision a future of him supplanting you, Dana White. I truly do. You know what? Did I mention like Jay Kuster? Good luck to you too. May you both do your best. Someone always has to win. Unfortunately, there's always someone that doesn't. Doesn't mean he's a loser. It means that if he actually had the nuts to step in a cage, then he's a cut above everyone else. Okay, right off the top. And then if he actually had the intestinal fortitude and the personality to hang and kick it in a gym where guys are teaching, you know, the fucking arts of war, so to speak, means that he's probably cut above too. So you know what? Good luck to both of you. And I know in my past that one of my greatest fears was gassing out, getting too tired, being afraid to actually try my hardest at all times, kind of going through the motions. And you know what? I am liberated from that. That is what people are going to see tonight, no matter if I win or lose. Okay? Now, see, here's the deal. The only way that I lose is if I get caught with a really, really solid punch. And for that to happen, he is going to have to set down on something and clock it. I don't think I'm going to get hit with anything that's fucking crazy wild, okay? I'm too school for that. And you know what? It's really hard to hit me from what I hear because my feet are so fast. I'm always giving different angles, and I'm always like springing on the attack. And again, I go back to stevia and what it's done for me. It's giving me my body back. Even though it doesn't look like it did when I was 18, it's outperforming my 18-year-old self. Guaranteed. I have to smoke weed, and I have to blend all the soap out of my water, but you know what? That's just a hop, skip, and a jump for the entire American population. President Obama and everybody that's listening. Eric Ticker Martinez, when I met you, I knew it was for a reason. If it wasn't for AJ, Ross would still be alive. Why? Because you and I would be friends. You probably might have actually accompanied me to Las Vegas. I don't know. But anyhow, that's all lost. But you know what? Now you're back. And everybody, Google Apache Junction, Vice Mayor, and fucking see that Tigger fucking got busy and punched a kid that was attacking him with a pipe, took it, and you know, now they're gonna probably get a lot of money and fucking get the guy in trouble. He's the something in that fucking town. Yeah, pretty crazy story. And that's the kind of people that I've always hung around, man. People at the top of their particular little kingdoms, okay? Little fiefdoms. No shit. And Tigger, start blending soap out of water, brother. I mean, stevia alone defeated. It didn't defeat. Yeah, I guess it did defeat the cancer that was going to kill you. You know what, brother? That time that you and I grappled a little bit in your living room, I could feel what ended up almost costing you your life, but stevia saved you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it, but I could tell that something wasn't right. And we've got to get the message out. That's what this is all about. This isn't about Dan Quinn having a fucking midlife crisis and wanting to become famous. I mean, with all the shit that Dan Quinn's gone through, you know what? he might as well just fucking slink into a fucking cave with the way everybody thinks about it. Not everybody. Everybody that doesn't know him. People that do. Jesus Christ, man. Ross Clifton was my friend. Ross Clifton didn't suffer fools, rats, cowards. He was a peacemaker. He truly was. And that's why I'm not going to act the fool in any competition. And I predict solid fucking victories. You can't take me down. All I can do is punch and kick me. Cool. I've seen the best. And Dennis Alexio, people like that. I'll throw my 2 cents in. Now that I don't have any fear of getting tired. And for everybody that is on the fence about stevia, please get off it quickly. Znaturalfoods.com. You get a pound for only $44.99. 2 pounds, you get free shipping. Same deal at Star West Botanicals, but Star West, when I sent people their way, raised their prices to $75, almost $80. And it's not supposed to work like that. What you're supposed to do is make the same profit margin off more sales, make more money. You're not supposed to gouge. And you know what? I bet you a guy made a decision. A guy that got greedy. And you know what? Look what it did. It cost you. And oh well. Anyhow, yeah. I'm going to be able to show off at every second of every round. I'm not going to worry about getting tired because I'm going to have the perfect combination of stevia and marijuana in my system, and it's going to defeat fatigue. It's already done it, and I wasn't even training when I sparred Matt Bingaman, and I've been training, doing my sumo squats that I learned from Cal Worsham. And funny thing, man, that's one of the best exercises that there is. Everybody could do it. And if everybody in the United States were to put a pound of stevia inside their body each and every month, there would be no health debate because everybody's body would be perfect, okay? That and most sicknesses are man-made contrivances to line the pockets of the rich. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it kind of a curious wonder how they always have a fucking drug? Although drugs take years and years and years to develop, supposedly, they always have one right when there's some kind of problem that is sprouting up in the American population. You know what? All these problems could be eliminated if we went 100% green. And you know what? I'm not just talking Vago, although Ross Clifton certainly liked those gents, and yeah, I concur. You know what? Good guys, and the fact that they have a sister club that is comprised of lesbians, and they rose huge in my estimation when I heard that. Oh my God. The meek shall inherit the earth. Up until Dan Quinn discovering stevia blending water into a healthy fuel, whose exhaust does come back into potential liquid from the fountain of youth if you get all that floating soap out, okay? It brings peachy back into perfect health. Before I discovered that I was Maitreya, that was a sad red herring, okay, sent to lead the population astray, okay, giving people false hope, okay, when in fact the rich that control planet Earth, control the purse strings, they never intended it to be that way, alright? If they wanted fair, they would pay for fair, and nothing is fair. And I know, Jimmy Corey, that stevia, at the very least, is going to get all of your homeboys that are locked up on white powder convictions, going to get them released from prison because conflict the U.S. government hunting stevia down with the FDA, but arresting people with white powder through the DEA and local law enforcement agencies, that's conflict, and that's a no-brainer. That's just the first legal stab that I'd take with $50,000. That's a drop in the bucket. Know this, there will be a time when pure H2O is generating $50 million a day in the state of California alone, alright? That's because it's the fountain of youth. And the longer that it takes for somebody with money to buy a really big blender, put lots of stevia in water, make water pure, and then start giving it away for free to those who would consume it so they can melt down and go perfect in fucking Hollywood Disney type speed, you know what? When that happens, it's a lot. The entire world will know that Dan Quinn is actually Maitreya.